Try as I might, I could not make fucking Levi work. So, I'm just gonna go with another character. Skip the character history. Not this time, no. I like Olivia. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You are not used to such peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You know this. You remember moths. Blue moths. Blue noctuid moths, to be precise. That is your first memory as a child. You and your twin sister sitting in the backyard, illuminated by the cold blue hue of the moon. Instances where it was just the two of you sharing a moment were rare. That is probably why those moments mattered to you the most. You and your twin sister were born at the strike of midnight, at the turning point of months. Thus you were born with different birth signs. One was born with a shadowed soul, and one with a radiating soul. Since that moment, it was evident that the two of you would lead very different paths in life. Just as predicted, you were the polar opposites of each other from very early on. You were fragile and weak in build, whereas your sister, Reila, was an active and adventurous child that could have easily been an athlete if she just chose so. You stuck indoors, reading books for the most of your time. Your sister spent her time outside making friends with other kids of the neighborhood. Despite your differences, you took solace from each other in the strict religious households you grew up in. One thing was common between the two of you. You both wanted out of the ever-watching eye of your parent and the religious dogma. You found escapism from the nature and botanism. Your sister, also being academically gifted, took interest in sciences. She would dedicate her time to new sciences that centered around advanced engineering and top-of-the-line technology. Her taking interest in the academia did irk you a little bit, as if she had stepped into your territory. Stick to botanism. You decided to concentrate on your own doings instead of giving into the jealousy, and it quickly bared fruit. You learned undergrowth awareness. While occupying yourself with the world of botanism, your sister would often quietly join your reading sessions, burying herself into her own books. Despite your differences, these reading sessions really created a strong bond between the two of you. During your high school years, a disaster struck. You suffered multiple small strokes in a short period of time and were left bedridden. Naturally, you were terrified by what could have been causing this. Your parents first turned to religious healers for aid, but nothing seemed to work. Your sister tried to persuade them to seek out modern doctors, but your parents were slow to react to her pleas. After getting no results, your parents finally gave in, but it was too late at that point. The diagnosis was that you had an abnormality of the spinal cord that affected the blood flow and its supply. You underwent a long operation in hopes of fixing the issue, but unfortunately, things didn't go well, and you were bound for a wheelchair for the unseeable future. If something had been done sooner, maybe things could have been different. What followed was an intense period during which you tried many different medical treatments, all for nothing. There was no escaping the wheelchair. Your legs did have some minor function, but they were left far too weak to carry your weight properly. The world felt like such an unfair and hostile place after all you had gone through. All this just further created contrast between you and your sister. You couldn't help but be envious of her. Her life seemed to roll forward without hiccups of any kind, whereas you struggled with each step you took, quite literally. Nevertheless, the two of you continued, if not on the same path, then on the same lane, at the very least, as you both entered the same university in Bremen. Naturally, you were studying botanism and natural sciences, and your sister studied new computer sciences and engineering. You both were tremendously relieved. You had finally moved out of your parents' sphere of influence. Like always, you and Reila were the polar opposites. Why would have things been any different in the university? You had trouble getting acquainted with other students. But your sister, on the other hand, was already leading the student council, and was even getting familiar with one of the university professors. Ooh. Just concentrate on your own studies, honestly. You learned advanced botanism. Just as you expected, your sister and the professor had an obvious connection. You were not sure whether you felt jealous for the fact that your sister garnered the attention from the opposite sex, or that someone else was forming a connection with her. Either way, you didn't think too much about it. It wasn't all bad anyway, as you made good friends with the professor through your sister. Your student life continued smoothly. You were constantly ranked top of your class, and the nature seemed to lift its veil of secrets the further you got into your studies. Your sister did even better at school. Apparently, she was practically a genius in her field. She took part in a special student exchange program between the Bremen Empire and the Eastern Union. She would get to see the world while you were stuck on your laurels. Nothing new, there you pondered. In any case, the time had come for you to choose where you would specialize in your botanical studies. Folkloristic side of botanism or toxicology? Ooh, toxicology would probably help you with like different poisons and stuff, but I'd like to do the folkloristic side. Oh no. You get the skin Bible, Venushka. You graduated, started your own research in botanism while also working at the biggest greenhouse in Bremen. What should have been a brand new start in life felt more like you falling into the place to gather moss, living your life through your sister's amazing tales. Her research abroad seemed to open many doors for her. The Eastern Union hired her to work in top secret facilities around Central Europa. You would receive letters from her frequently, always from a different country. She could never fully reveal what she worked on, but she did say that despite working for that army, her inventions would be for the better of humankind, not war. It all sounded incredible, and you were genuinely happy for her. Really. Only the letters came to a halt all of a sudden. You wouldn't hear from Reila for months. After 6 months, your parent got information that Reila had been accused of treason. She had committed serious crimes against the Bremen Empire. That's at least the official story. By the time you heard of this, she had already been in an undisclosed Bremen prison for months. You felt helpless. There wasn't much you could do. The next time you heard of her was when you read the news about a terrorist group called Nameless Liberty Underground breaking her free from prison. What had your sister gotten herself into? A terrorist organization? The news really bothered you. You had definitely heard of the Nameless Liberty Underground before, but where? Then you remembered it. The professor Reila had been seeing during her school years had mentioned the organization in a passing comment. You returned to the university to confront the professor, only to find out that he had been executed several months prior. He, too, had been accused of treason and had also been sentenced to be hanged in the middle of a battlefield. Something weird was definitely going on. You got to search through his office and found several letters from Reila. Apparently, the two had been in a letter correspondence long after Reila had graduated. The last letter from her, Reila had cryptic writings about a cube. Eastern Union had been desperately trying to replicate the cube, but to no avail. Whatever that meant. Reila was worried that the operation in Prahaville was what Kaiser of Bremen Empire was after. There was still time before you could get here. I still have time. Those were Reila's last words. Upon further investigation, you found out that Prahaville was a medium-sized city. In the country of Bohemia. That is the last known location of your sister, and that is where you decided to head without delay. For the real adventure ahead of you, how did you prepare for the trip? Always a book. Alchemia Volume 1. Right. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of the horrors that would await you in Prahaville. Are they just dreams? You can't help but feel that there's more to the dreams than mere logic would dictate. That was a, I'm gonna do the intro with her, but that was a long intro. Much longer than the last two, I think. I mean, Marina, which I played the first time, had a long intro too, because of her relationship with her sister. But, damn. You felt like someone was watching you as you slept. Was that your sister? You see quick key to get on and off your wheelchair. Oh. There's different mechanics with your wheelchair there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Mushroom stew, look at that. I think I'm gonna have fun with Olivia, personally. Or this is about to be the worst thing I've done. But it's okay, because guess what? I'm known for playing extremely difficult games and not taking no for an answer when it comes to just playing them over and over again. Now, the issue I'm having is she has a knife and a one-winged necklace. What's this? It's an old vintage necklace. You and your sister both have one of the wings. It has always been a bit too flashy and big for your taste. You prefer more modest jewelry. Magic defense. Okay, cool. Not bad. Here's this guy. No one expects you to. You're a stupid fucking human after all. Now get back to your workbench. This is your last chance. Next time it's punishing time. What am I supposed to do? What? We're supposed to assemble new cubes, of course. As for how, figure it out yourself. If you're not capable of that much, you're beyond hope and useless in every sense of the word. What you Googling at? There's nothing to see here. Eyes on the cubes. Work, or I'll rip those eyes out of your pretty face. The janitor is screaming at the girl in pink. The girl. She's your sister, Reila. There's no mistaking it. You wonder what you should do. Why is Reila here? Why is she playing the part? She is assembling these cubes like told to. Use directional keys to something. Oh my god, this is completely different. I even skipped some of that dialogue. Reila is trying to get your attention. Reila! What is going on here? She gives you a faint smile. Where do you think you are going? Oh, get away from me, you freak. Where'd she go? No, did I lose her? No! No! I don't know, I hope I didn't mess anything up. Wonder if this dialogue's different. Was it all just a dream? Even your sister? Advanced botanism. Skill to condense the effective properties of herbs and plants to maximize their potential. Teaches you the recipe for condensed blue and green herbs as well as lavender. You can harvest irritable and poisonous plants safely and also tell apart the plants that have the potential use in your situation. A passive skill useful on the field. So then when I go to this, and I could go to, what is this? Oh. Okay. I can do all of these. Okay, cool. I think I'm really gonna like Olivia. I think that she is actually gonna be somewhat fun. A wild dogga? Cool. Because she seems different than the other playthroughs. Just in her usefulness and like also her lore. I guess they all have a story, right? Individually. So that's what's great. But I personally feel like hers might be a little bit more interesting because she's immediately relating to the character we saw first in the dream, which is an interesting thing. I have to be prepared to just immediately go left. And then if Tanaka gets killed again, I just have to take that L, to be honest. Go right past these guys. I'm Abella. Nice to meet you. We can just leave, right? What happens if I talk to her now? Once we're done running errands, I'd love to have another look at the tunnels. There has to be something we're still missing. Okay, well, I mean, maybe we could just try it. And just see. I think Needle is still going to be down here, though. For sure. Yep, Tanaka's down here, so. There's no real way. Okay, I guess there is a way for me to do this. To get down there. I just have to be really funny about it. So. He's going to get fucking killed. Motherfucker. Once he gets killed, we pour the gasoline. Once that's done, he comes in that way. And then we just try to go around, I think, and above. And then this way. But Tanaka's dead now, so there's that. Fucking Needles did his fucking work. I'm assuming there's no way to save everybody, so we're just gonna take the L on Tanaka. Can't talk to her. Still tried. Oh, a pipe wrench. Wait a minute. Can be used as a blunt weapon as well. Okay. What about talking now? Did I skip it? Nothing to say, okay. Just kind of watch Tanaka get murdered, but sure. It's hard to make sure because of death. There's not much physical trauma present. Maybe he suffered a heart attack or died because of some other diseases or poison. Appears to be a letter and a key. It says, "Dear Gisela, I write this letter in return as I'm afraid I will have to postpone my return to your loving bosom. Even if the Great War is supposedly over, our tasks seem to be anything but. After running around following orders that would sicken every sane person who had not witnessed the horrors of war, I think I finally started to see the red line our Kaiser has been following all along. This rotten city, it was the very thing our Kaiser strived to conquer since day one. Do not think it is a coincidence that very soon after reaching the city, the Kaiser decided to withdraw Bremen forces elsewhere and agree on the terms of peace. Don't know what's so special about this miserable place, but I even heard that the Kaiser himself will be coming here in the upcoming days. Maybe after that, I can finally return home. I hope you're able to wait for me just a little while longer. Yours forever, Johnny." Well, Johnny, you ain't coming home, buddy. Say that much. The telectroscope cannot be connected to the logic unless all three of the cables are switched on. Connecting one before another does not cause any damage to the system, but it should not be done without clear orders from the designated official in charge of the operation. Yeah, let's not do that, eh? Kaiser's rise to power. Specify the ends. So, charismatic leader, this Kaiser was, and then he just came in and kind of like took over by being what everyone wanted him to be. Where have we heard that story? Does that fix these? Oh, this is my chance to shine. Just like that. Oh. Yes, ma'am. What the heck, dude? You can open these doors? Okay. Well, that's fucked. I had no idea you could open the doors. Oh, that's ammo. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go back upstairs. If that guy's there, I'm pissed. Okay. Just wanted to see if Bella could do something with that. But she cannot, so let's get out of here. Oh! Oh. You made it out alive. I take it you found the key for the city gates? Oh yes, that's the one with the eagle. Good, good. I would have gotten it myself, but you never know what lurks in the deeper depths of this soil. Besides, the festival's only at its beginning. I don't want to do anything too risky just yet. Now, I know you can be a reasonable person, so would you please open those city gates? I got some other business to attend to. So, be killing you later. I mean, seeing you later. What a tool. What a dumb guy. What was that all about? Yeah, like what the hell, dude? You're a nerd. I'm sure he knows something about this tunnel. These tunnels must be a part of the big reason the Bremen army wanted to occupy this area so badly. Bremen army? You can't be serious. You can't possibly be out of the loop that bad. Just a few weeks ago, the Eastern Union and the Bremen made a truce. It's nothing major, of course. Just the end of the Great War. The reason why I'm puzzled about this ordeal is that the truce happened right after Bremen reached this area, the city of Bravel. Seeing these tunnels makes me think there's definitely something fishy going on. We didn't find any parts for the train. Oh well. Maybe I continue with you just a little while longer. Might be safer in a group. Right you are, ma'am. Unless you're Tanaka, because he's fucking dead. I think I saw this. Yep. During the last time. The door to the previous cabin is locked from the other side. Looking through the window, the cabin seems pitch black. You can't see inside. Perhaps the cabin windows have been covered up by someone? Is someone there? No answer. Don't worry. It's safe here. No answer. I'm not coming out until... Is Marina still in the other cabin? Who's Marina? You don't know? She's the one with the light hair. The bangs. She's... special. How do you know her? I don't know her. Never mind. So this is the, girl. Dysmorphia. She's in the train. Spying on Marina, I guess. Ignore him as well. The Soul Devourer necklace. Protects against other worldly powers. Put it on. The dark corner of the the dark corner of the unwanted and the undesired, where they dump the diseased, stillborn, and now the moon scorched. Welcome, O fresh one. Welcome to the shit pit of Bravel. Nice decoration you have here. Under the ever-watching eye of the dead. I want more, though. I want the one who swiped half the old town down, the woodsman. Then I want the one who condemned us down here. I want the filthy priest. I'll see what I can do. Show no remorse. Let their blood flow. You are not alone. Looks like someone is standing still in the darkness. Love that. It's horrifying. Oh, there's someone here. Hey, are you okay? Don't run from me, you little freak. I'm trying to help you, man. Levi, where'd you go, you little... Oh, man. Alright. I have a small... Okay, I'm gonna fight this guy. I have a small key, which I want to use to open up this room, or this house. Because... Very trapped. There should be a weapon on the wall. it's like a... I don't know if it's a callback per se to no, it doesn't do more damage. I don't know if it's a callback to... I think it's a callback to Resident Evil 4. Heart attack or die because of some other diseases or poison. Soldier's diary. I don't know if it's a callback to Resident Evil 4 or if not, but if you look at it, grimy and disgusting, you'll see why I say it's it looks like a callback to Resident Evil 4. You go up. Check this out. Trying to see a pattern here. A lone armor crucifix hangs on the wall. Just a shotgun on the wall here. Written in blood. Arm yourself. The festival of Termina. The festival of blood is upon us. You take the rifle. And then when you go back downstairs, the chair falls over. Fell over on its own. It's like one of the creepiest little houses. I don't quite like it, but it's also like super like stuff like that that adds to the reason I call this game a horror game. Like, it's just genuinely like scary. It can be, I should say. It could also not be if you allow it to not be, but for the most part, I think I genuinely always see this as a great horror game. But we're making great progress so far. I'm hoping that there's no bullshit in here right now, like no use to you. Okay, great. Oh, that's a lucky find, to be honest. That's almost a savable find, because now you're able to learn the Alchemia Volume 2, and Volume 1, since I have both. So now they give me the ideas of, or I guess now I have the education to use them. Information about the ritual circles can be found here. Now you can read this, and it tells you about the ritual circles and how you can basically mark them. And whenever you mark a circle a specific way, it actually bonds you to that god more. Book of Enlightenment, Chapter of God and Fear and Hunger. These are really good finds, actually. Grogeroth. Oh shit, I might have to save it because of this. 17th century poetry, huh? Oh, dude, this is a save. You have to save it. Alchemia Volume 3 is crazy as a find. As a find right now. Like, come on. Look at this. Because now this tells you about the other things. Like, super senses, greater healing. Oh, man. This is definitely a save. But I kind of want to... Simple lock. Not right now. I kind of want to get this done with Henrik, because you could get Henrik's thing done here. We're going to have to see if he is. Oh, yeah, he's here. No, we won't use a small key. Okay, let's see what we can do. Do we have... We don't have anything like that, but what we do have is a rifle. So I'm gonna use the rifle, immediately switch to the pistol. Oh, I have 4 rounds. Oh no, I can fucking kill this guy. Never mind. I shot the arm off the priest. I'm gonna shoot him in the torso, and then I'm gonna stab him in the torso. There's no real reason not to at this point. Just try to kill him. Sadistic wide grin. There we go. Oh boy. Usually I would say that's a waste, but the priest can really fuck you up if you let him. So I was like, I'm not gonna let this fucker do anything to me. A soul stone. And then I saw off his head. Now, I think this is a Vushka one or Vishka one. And this one heals you all the way. So I'm not gonna waste it. Because it's a full heal to sanity and everything else. So I don't think that's really worth it. Also, I haven't found a single thing to heal my mind. And that's not a good thing. Some chalk. Cool. There's a bed here. Locked tightly. Really? Okay. Go downstairs. An egg. Tomato. Lavender. Blue herb. There's something here. The manor key. Let's do tails. Arm guards. Nice. Let's give those to this girl. And then a leather armor. Let's give it to her. Oh, I can't even wear it. Okay, cool. Oh, I see why that is. So let's just do this. Turtleneck shirt. Just put leather armor on instead. I thought there was a way to... Oh, the roots push to the ceiling. You could use them to climb down. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I thought there was a way to go down here. Cool. Oof. Forgot entirely about this. Okay. Chest is empty. Fluted fold. Most likely to an armor set. On its own, already offers decent protection. Oof, don't ever do that again, actually. Always a bad idea to do that. It's pulsating. You can't make sense of the writing. It doesn't look like any known language to you. Great. But I'm glad I know it's here, huh? Empty shelf. There's not much dust here, though. That would suggest that there was something here just recently. Get out of here. Scrap metal. Cloth fragment. This must be the food storage of the old town. Looks like someone tried to cook here or something. Something here looks like they weren't too successful. Okay. Yeah, fear is getting a hold of me. I need to do something about that immediately. Like, Annabella. I don't know what the fuck to give her, though. What does this do? Very salty, but it might just be edible. Suicide's always an option. I gotta fucking I gotta get some healing here immediately. For the both of us. Scrap metal. I haven't found any alcohol whatsoever. This is not good. It's such a good run that can completely go fucked right now. If we both lose our sanities. Fuck. I don't know what to do. There's been like no alcohol. I thought Henrik would be here somewhere. I can't see him anywhere. I wonder if this key also opens that door. I have to check real quick. Okay, it does. Kaiser critique. Oh man. Just rest for a bit. Do I go to the moon tower? I do. This sucks. Tanaka's dead. Okay, he is dead. Little fucker. Welcome back. It seems that you are very much acquainted with your fellow contestants already. Very delightful to see such progress. Keep up the pace. The festival won't last forever. Just what is going on? Since the 13 of you are such late additions to the party, your days are already running short. The festival will see its climax in just 3 days. This is how long you have. Use it wisely. What happens in 3 days? My master has a short attention span. If any of the other 13 contestants are still around when the midnight hits on the 3rd day, well, I guess you will just have to wait and see. However, it is not advised to wait until that. What you do and what you don't is entirely up to you, of course. Do you want to kill your fellow contestants? But enough about that. Let us proceed to the services I can provide. How may I best aid you in your quest? So that's it, right? Kind of don't know what the fuck to do here. Kind of lost. I didn't want to save, but I didn't really have any other options at this point. Because my sanity's going down. And I was hoping that I'd be able to do something, but... Oh! I didn't expect this, actually. I didn't even mean to say no. But I didn't. Okay. This guy's been really friendly to me. I don't know why the hell he's doing this. Holy shit! I just lost my left arm. Yep. No. This is, yeah. This is about right. I don't have any arms anymore. All right. There you go.